Hello, everybody. Here we are, the day after Crazy Christmas here in the DeGarmo family. Everybody had a good time. I want to thank everybody for Christmas wishes. I mean, it was off the chart. We had a great Christmas. The kids had fun.
Oof.
I gotta go shut off this.
Are you hearing
YouTube
feedback?
channel.
Are you hearing me?
Anyway, I got a little bit of a cold coming, but I'm okay. Okay, look.
Can you hear me? Can
yeah.
you hear me? Am I audible?
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to go to Austria, not Australia, Austria today to look at salaries and burst $25 commission like we've been doing. And then we're going to do a little bit of an update of yesterday's or the day before's meeting with Ashwin Farah. It was very good. And we had about over 100,000 views. So it's good to know that everybody's alive and well in the company, and I'm really happy to see that. So without further ado, let's go to Austria.
Morning, buddy.
I'm learning. Good morning. Oh, I thought you said, I never know when he's joking around or if he's really ready to talk.
He forgets about me sometimes. I'm letting him
No. Say hello, Chris. I didn't, but
go to Austria. I want to see it.
Austria.
Puerto
Jacob,
Rico
say
coming
hi.
soon. Puerto Rico coming soon. We didn't forget.
I never forget. Hello, everybody. Today we're going to Austria. Okay. They also use the euro, and I'm going to break it down like I have been. Let me get the calculator, because I like to do it on the screen. I hope you can see all this. Okay. These are the regions in Austria, okay? The average gross monthly is 4,811 euros, which comes out to $5,003. Okay? Yearly, 57,000 euros, 57,731. And yearly US dollars, 60,040. And monthly, if we're going to use again product A, doesn't matter what it is. There's a product, let's say it's $100, and this company that we're in pays 25% commission. They have in the past, so I'm using it again. It could be higher, it could be lower. We know there's going to be many products, different products that are in high demand. Not just products, not a left-handed widget. I mean products that are in high demand. We'll have many products that are at unicorn status, okay, just by themselves. So anyway, let's get started. Using that hypothetical number, if you had 201 sales of the $100 product and you were paid 25% commission, that'd be $25 for each sale. 201 times 25, 5,025. Boom, boom. Let's round it up, okay? And yearly, oh, excuse me. I got sneezes. 2402 times 25, 60,050, 60,040. Boom, ba, ba, boom. That's it. And that's what you would need to match that income. Then, as you move your way down to different parts, different regions in Austria, same thing, different numbers. Vienna, 103 payments. Why? Because they make a little less. Average. This changes all the time, by the way. And as you can see, $1, €1 equals $1.04 at the time that we did this. Again, this is Austria. Just so you have something to look at, maybe a little goal. And when we get going, chapter 2, the relaunch, boom, baby. And I mean boom, baby. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you. That's pretty exciting, actually. I've learned so much about salaries around the world and what people make, and it just floors me. It actually educated me on how powerful this could be because we're a global company and salaries would be same commission would be the same for everybody, and that's crazy, crazy good. Anyway, let's go back to Christmas Eve. We had the surprise visit from Mr. McFarah. We haven't seen him for a while. Uh, we know that means he's working big time. I believe he covered as crystal clear as he could, the circumstance of everything going on. And if you read into it, I can tell people that listen from here, and people that just listen from here. And I can also tell people that go on with a what they want to hear. And if you go in with what you want to hear and it's not what the truth is, what good is it? The truth is, where we're going is magnificent. The truth is, it's not the time. It doesn't mean it's not ready. That's how I read all of this. It's not the time, doesn't mean it's not ready. There's a little piece of this puzzle because, listen, when you're in one of the hardest things, my brother was killed in Vietnam. One of the hardest things in Vietnam, the front line, there wasn't one. During the day, you didn't know who was your enemy. In fact, I still don't even know who our enemy was after 60, 70 years. But there was no front line. They were behind you, in front of you, next to you. You didn't know. It was horrible. It was horrible how many people died on their side and our side. We lost 58,000. They lost 580,000 probably. Half a million people. That's why their age is so young over there. Anyway, the point is, we heard what we could hear and we need to know. Here's what I should not, I will, but I should not have to explain the following. In next month, the end of next month, I will be here 6 years. Some of my friends that are in here have been here longer. Some of them have been here less. But during the 6 years, if at one time I thought Mr. Mufareh was playing games or shenanigans, I would have left a long time ago. I have a shenanigan indicator, okay? After all these years online, I have an indication when somebody is doing something that totally contrary to what they say. And for me and my house and my family and all the people I love here, he has been upfront as 100% and more. When things are bad, does he always come and tell us? No. Why? Because it's not positive for us. But the other day he came in and related to us where we're going will blow you away. And he said, I thank each and every one of you for staying the course even during this bad time. Some of the stuff Ash took, most of the stuff actually Ash took responsibility for. But he also said, I'm not a business guy. I'm a visionary. I wanted to do something. And he believed that what he believed and what he wanted to do was so good for everyone that everyone would look at it the same way. And guess what? They didn't. Because if you're a visionary and you have a good heart and you're looking forward and you think everybody sees reality and where you're going the same, that's where the problem comes. Let's remember, evil roams the earth seeking who it may devour. And if you've already got some in your pocket, you're not bothering them. You're going after good. You're going after things that make a difference for positive. And that's what happened. And sometimes if it doesn't work from outside, Sometimes evil gets inside. Greed. Just bad things happen. I want to tell everybody, we're going forward, I believe 99.999, 101%, 110%. We are going to really, really good places. And when he came on and explained the best he could, if you were listening, if you weren't listening, go back and watch Just Ask Ripara. On my video, I'm going to make a video that's just asked, but you can fast forward. He spoke from the heart for a long time. He spoke how thankful he was to everybody that's still here after this explosion went off internally. But I want to tell you, and he told you, and I believe, and he said it, everything's under control. The difference is you don't lay out your cards for the future until you're sure you cleaned up the mess. Because once again, not everybody, not everybody is happy about the success of this company. And definitely not happy about if Ash has anything to do with it. And I want to tell you something, and I don't really have to tell most of you. If you think something like this would happen without him, you're in the wrong business. You're completely wrong. I know nobody that would have gone through this horse crap and still been standing tall. And I want to tell you something else, which was overwhelmingly positive and felt great to me. After the meeting, I got many, I don't want to exaggerate, but many emails, messages, and things from people going, I'm so glad what I heard. I'm behind Ash 100%. I see more and more of a strength together, and that's a big deal. And listen to me. When we go into phase 2, I know a lot of people have questions. Well, what about this? Listen, we don't know the mechanics. I believe there's been a shakeup, DEFCON 5, okay? It's a shakeup of immense proportion. But when the things fall and everything settles, it's going to be bigger and better than we thought it would be. I'm telling you. Yes, buddy. Huh? Did you eat regular food? Go ask Mimi. Oh, you don't want to ask her, right? That's what I thought. Go ask her. All right, sorry. He wanted to know if he could have peeps. You know what peeps are? The little chickens. And I'm thinking, I don't know. I don't think you ate sausages yet. He loves sausage. Anyway, so let's be happy with that. I was blown away by everything. I knew it wasn't easy because, he came in. He said, bad things happen. Some of the decisions. And the biggest downfall or problem with Ash is the biggest thing, the most glorious thing about him. It's his heart. He cares. And sometimes because he believes and cares, if you were a person, I'm not kidding you, this is Ash Ripara. 99% of you is just nasty, no good. He would find the 1% that is good in you. That's who he is. That's who he is. But us as a group, after all these years, we need to stand tall. He's not going to change. Thank God. Is he going to get wiser? Yeah, he said he is. I'm not, I'm going to believe and love and care, but going to be more cautious. Obviously, this is a big deal. And whatever happened to Mr. Mubarak and his wife and kids, and it happened to us. I'm majorly pissed that it happened to him. Majorly. I'm majorly PO'd that it happened to all of us. But I'm really excited that I knew about a year ago. This is no joke. People that I talked to privately. I believed Ash was working on something else at that time. And guess what? God revealed to me that he was. Something bigger, better, more secure, because he knew He was told, in a way, look, son, we have some evil down there. I need you to go here. And he did it. And then you look back in June and July and May and all that. What did he say? I'm going back up to the captain's chair. I'm going to take control of the steering, and we're going to go where we're supposed to go. Perfect. And then, of course, the literal poop hit the fan. But that's okay. And like I said, I don't know who, what, when, and where did what, when, and how. But I know that Ash put out a life cruiser for all of us to get on and go to the new the better mothership, and we're on it. We're already on it, and we're moving ahead. So, big things ahead. We have the strongest, most awesome people in the world. Chris is getting many, many messages from people, the gratitude and great things that people feel, and I'm really happy over it. But I just wanted to say, I want to do kind of a recap on that. Chris is going to add a lot to it. I'm not trying to push Chris aside. He works better after I talk, and he's going to cover all the nice things. But also, Ash kind of gave a tribute to Chris. Chris has come a long way, no doubt about it. When we used to come on here, he was in panic mode. What do we talk about? I don't have anything. I don't know. I said, you have a lot. Just go in your heart and let it out. And now he does. He doesn't ask me squat. He doesn't even care about me anymore. In fact, he's trying to push me off the screen right now. I'm just kidding. But anyway, so again, Merry Christmas. I hope you had a good time. We're about to go into the new year. Anything going on, and we find out, we will let you know. I don't care what time it is. Either one of the channels is what Chris is showing you. I figure you could tell from the hand puppet what he was saying. But anyway, I'm going to turn it over to Chris, and we'll go from there.
I was doing a Gemma move. Sorry, Lister. Good morning, brother. I love you. Great. I'm actually, those countries kind of blow me away too. So I'm always excited to see that. And like I said, there's my buddy. Every time I come on, hi, Jacob. God, I love that kid. Tell him to say good morning, Chris. Oh, you're muted, Marty. You're muted.
Here, say it in here. Say good morning, Chris.
Good morning, Chris.
Ooh, I love that kid.
Say good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everybody.
Tell them how nice Christmas was. Tell them all the toys you got real quick.
I got Sonic toy, and I got Hot Wheels, and I got another Hot Wheel, and I got
They can't see you.
and I got
We got Hot Wheels if you can hear them. Show Chris he's a loser.
I got a Sonic towel for Christmas, and I got the pants, and that's a total, and then that's a total.
All right, tell them goodbye.
Goodbye.
All right, go ahead, Chris.
It's his voice. I just love his voice. He's got such a cute voice. So, all right, Jacob, I'm glad you had a very Merry Christmas. I hope and pray that every kid had a great Christmas. I know some didn't, but it's going to change for the better. I have just 2 birthdays today. YAJ Saab, Yai Saab, and Alexandria Rachel. Happy birthday to you. God bless you. Hope you have a wonderful day. Right now, we're sticking with these same prayers. Thank God I got nothing new today that I didn't miss. Brian Croce, I know, is not feeling, he's under the weather. He's done some amazing videos for all of us. Thank you. And I want to thank Tim Johnson also, because I haven't mentioned his name. I put out a bunch of beautiful Christmas posters for everyone. Thank you. Bill Must and John White, excellent videos you've been putting out. Bill Must, if you hear this, you need to call Marty and talk to him about some information. Robin Noble and her family. Robin couldn't come on the other day because she didn't feel good. And this is expected. We do try to talk to Robin as much as we can, but she needs a lot of prayers, her and her sister, for strength and just a lot of a lot of things going on in that family. So keep Robin in your prayers. Peter Rogers, definitely. Chloe, definitely. I haven't seen Julie Pierre in a couple days, so I'm hoping they're just celebrating Christmas. So we're praying for you, Chloe and Julie. David Switzer's brother, we're praying for you. Baby Cam and baby Chloe, we're definitely praying for you, little ones, very young kids. Shouldn't have to go through stuff like that, but that's life sometimes, and it sucks. Joyce and Melvin Hicks, we love you. We're praying for you. I was glad to see you on there, Joycey. Red and Jane's mothers, they're going through some things. Let's pray for them. All my P&G family over there that's got health issues, cancer, anything that's going on over there, I love you. And that's for the whole world. But P&G, you know, you got a special place in our hearts. Anyone that's fighting any kind of disease, cancer, listen, emotional, mental, financial, I'm praying for you. I'm putting in the extra hours just because I love you. Definitely want to thank and pray for Ash Mafara, and I'll talk about him in a second, but pray for him, his wife, and his kids for, to me, as far as I'm concerned, pulling off a miracle for all of us, and we'll see that in the future, and we want to thank him and thank God for him too. Definitely to the Garmo family. Marty's done a lot, and yeah, Ash said some real nice things to me, which of course made me blush. But I watched the whole video, and he said some amazing things about Mr. DeGarmo also. And he said amazing things about all of you, I believe, on that webinar. And after the fact, when we were doing a little texting with him, he was extremely happy.
Hey, Chris.
Go ahead.
I want to say thank you to Lister. She said, so cute, and I believe she's talking about me. Go ahead and go back.
Oh, boy, you're going to hear about that one later. Again, I want to thank Minnow. She did a great job. I had to go to a Christmas party, which I haven't done a lot of these things in the last few years. And my daughter invited me to her in-laws, and they did it was such a great party. Chris and Mary Mills, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I always have a blast. But it was nice to see Minnow jump up, and she did really good. So Minnow, I love you for that. Thank you. And I want to apologize to John Barilla. I did not mention his name yesterday. He's another one of my admins. So John Barilla, thank you for all the hard work you do. I appreciate you, brother. And I want to say, you know, I always say like and subscribe to our channels, but I try to promote other people's too. I just got a message from Xavier, and he is like maybe 60 away from hitting 100. Two goals I want to help. I want to help Xavier get to 100,000, which he's real close, and Marty DeGarmo, I want to get him to 100,000, and I'm going to push you. I don't really care. I love the fact that people are joining my channel, but I like to see these guys really get up there. I think I'll get there someday, but for now, thank you for everyone that's liked and subscribed. Congratulations, Zafri. I'm looking for my next congratulations to Marty DeGarmo, and Zafri is one of the biggest Indian channels out there, and he puts out our message every day, and he puts out a great message. So thank you, Xavier. Congratulations. Let's get him there. I want to recap on just some of the stuff that Ash said. Now, I woke up this morning, actually late last night this morning, and we had a great discussion on Minno's trivia lesson. We didn't play trivia. We had a great discussion. I think there was maybe like 15 or 16 of us, and boy, you should have been there, because I thought it was one of the best discussions we've ever had, rather than just playing a game. I woke up this morning and I seen some posts of things again that were not true. And I want to reiterate that. I'm not picking on anyone. I'm just saying, put out the truth. Ash Mafara explained in detail and depth why he hasn't been on, why he misses us all, and he loves being on there, but there's some things he can't talk about. That's because of legalities. If you look up liability, it's one of the most important things in a business. You have to be careful on what you say and what you do, because you can be held liable for it. Now, I seen a post last night and this morning saying, oh, the next day Ash Mafara is going to be talking on a web. He never said that. Ash Mafara said, you won't see me as much, but when you do. He also relied to say that, told Marty that if something comes up, he can discuss it on our YouTube. Ash will jump in and fill us in with that information. But once again, guys, listen, there's no reason to hype anything up here. It's hyped enough. Ash Mafara basically told us everything we needed to know in that 20 or 30 minutes that he talked. You just have to pay attention. One thing I missed, and I didn't expect anyone to, was we got Daryl, Janet, Peter, Dan. They always write notes, but we weren't prepared for that. And that was the notes I loved to read because they were 99.9% on target. I see people writing notes, but I see the things, wrong things written. Let's not, Ash doesn't need any hype. He's got the hype. And he's going to tell everyone clean and ethical news. Chris, when is this going to happen? When Ash says it's ready. When everything is normal. If he was just to go out and do many things right now, you know what would happen? He'd get in trouble for a lot of things. So that's why he's not talking. So don't get impatient. I thought what he said, if you literally watch it again, you don't have to watch the whole thing. Watch what he was saying. He explained about what he went through, the theft, stealing the code, stealing his properties, the buildings, stealing his equipment from the offices. All this happened, guys. And he just can't get out and tell you exactly everything right now. And I knew exactly what he was saying when he was saying it. And that was nice. He gave us that. Michael Williams said, you know, he didn't come here to soothe everyone or make them happy. He came here to give you a little bit for Christmas to let you know what's going on. A lot of people think, oh, when he comes on, it's always a big boom. It was a big boom for me, and I think a lot of other people, because he was very honest, and I give him a lot of credit for doing that. But he said everything you needed to hear. He just didn't put out names. Why aren't we going yet? As you know, because things are not exactly ready. Once the legalities pass, I'm going to tell you this, watch out. It's going to be, it really will be very powerful, you guys. You know, he said, again, do or die. He said he does, and this is one of the best things, and actually Scott Pendleton reminded me of again last night, that I don't care if I ever make a dime. If I got to turn it over to the public, I would. It's not about the money for him. He said that openly and clearly. I got a lot of respect for that. But I know that this company is going to be that big. When he say shaking up the internet, I think what he's really saying is, hey, we're going to give every person that wants a chance that's never made it to do this. And that's why we say, send us your information if you want, your email, a phone number, so we can contact you when this gets going. It's really very important. You could believe or not believe. We're here every day because we have 100% belief in what this guy's doing and just what it's about. There's nothing in this company or this family that says, ha, 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 we're going to get you. It says, ha, 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 we're going to help all of you. And it's a great thing. I've seen a lot of companies in my lifetime, but none of them have ever preached or said or done things for the entire world. Remember that, how important this is. Globally, he's trying and doing to change everything that's bad in this world. He's not going to be able to tackle it overnight, but with all of us, it's going to be a great start because each one of you are part of a different country. You see different problems, and a lot of those things are going to be solved through this company. Not overnight. I think some things will happen overnight. I think you'll see a lot of smiles. When Ash says go, you're going to see a lot of smiles on people's faces. And Indian, my brothers and sisters, will calm down a little bit. And I know you're excited, but it doesn't do any good to put out the wrong messages. Listen to the Nagmas, the Joffriels. Listen to what they're saying. They're sharing our message, which is good. Ash Mafara has said openly, I want to be as transparent as I can, period. Myself and Marty DeGarmo, we are as transparent as we can. We don't have all the answers. We have some of the answers, but we're telling you to stay excited. Guys, this is happening. Regardless what you think, regardless how your mind is going right now, all this is going to happen and it's going to just fly. I can't give you a time. No one can give you a time. But I know this, that when it does happen, I'm going to forget about all that time behind me. I love this journey. People say, you do this every day. Well, we do it every day to keep everyone excited and informed. Is it work? Not really. We have fun doing it, actually. Being able to talk to people from all over the world and say, listen, we got something that's coming that's going to be so unbelievably healthy and wealthy for you. And that's really what it's all about. But Ash Mafara can't say everything. He was very open about that. But to be honest, I'm going to love when he shares the story because I think it will be. He said you couldn't handle really the truth. And that's where you're going to be blown away by when you actually hear the truth. Everyone, I don't care where you live. I don't care if you're watching us now. You're going to want to get into this because the story itself is going to set in motion and a wonderful key and a motor that's going to say, wow, this guy's still here. Wow, I can't believe all this happened to him and he still kept going. That's the key. That's the key. He hasn't stopped. He hasn't quit. He said that a few times. I could have just shut it all down. But nope, because he believes in all of us. He believes mostly what he's doing is the right thing to do. And I think we can all agree to that. So I think I'm done. I just want to let you know that no one's ever done anything like this for me. I did it for me. That's what I did. And it didn't get me any closer to my dreams. It got me closer to retirement, and I got there. But nothing like Ash Mafar's business, your business, his love, his heart is going to do for all of us. I am going to tell you right now from Chris Johnson, Marty DeGarmo, this company will change the world, and it's going to be an amazing thing. Marty DeGarmo, back to and there's a French webinar, 4 o'clock. Don't you say that.
A French webinar, 4 o'clock with Marcian. And all the tech guys will be there. Me and Chris are going. I don't know who else is going. Kind of an end of the new year type of thing. AI Francine will be there. I call her that because she translates so fast. She's a wonderful lady. I do want to say something, I really ignore as much as I can any negative crap. I don't listen to it. I don't want to hear it. I don't even look at it. But I do want to say something. If someone states something that's not true on purpose, and then somebody else shares it, I do want to tell you this, and you can pass this around. It's up to you. I care enough about this company that if you're willing to take the chance of bashing the company, and you're willing to take that chance, I'm willing to write your name and find out what your email is. And when we do move on, I will have the proof, and you will not be in this company. And if that's what I can do, then I contribute to a good thing. I don't mind. I know people are anxious. I know we've talked to everybody. Ash came on. Read it, understand it. If you just can't get it, you're better off just keep praying, do your everyday life. But that gives you no right to come in and start bashing something you don't know. If you say or bash or do something against the company and my family here, which is thousands and thousands of good people, I will write your name down. I will find you. And down the road, if I can, I will do whatever I can to convince or whatever to get you kicked out of this company, because it's a lot of people's hopes and dreams, not just you. And if you don't have the hope and you don't have the dream and it's left you from this company, leave. There's no reason to bash and go after everything for the $97 that you were paid back 1,000 times for. Listen, it would be different if this was an investment company. It wasn't. It never was. It never will be. Your $97 was to get you in early and to be able to take the journey. That's it. No more, no less, no middle ground, no nothing. And for over 5 years, Ask gave the 97 back if you wanted it. So you have no leverage other than your mouth and your pen. If you're willing to badmouth and write it down and share it, I'm willing to collect it and give it when I need to get you moved out of this company. I'm sorry, that's who I am. I don't like it. I don't want to dwell about it. But if you're evil enough to go after something that's done nothing but good for everybody, I'm willing to do something also. I'm just telling you. Because let's think about this again. 6.5 years ago, he had a concept. The first concept we never ever did. That's the one the FCC's going after. I don't know why. Going after something that never ever happened. There's people that were disgruntled. I don't know why. Everybody could have got their money back. Get it back. But in the meantime, as paid everybody, we migrated. He gave us O-Connect for over a year. Let's say that again. Over a year for $97. All that we got. He gave us free video conferencing for over a year for $97. He gave it back. We put it towards the payment. We're out nothing. That does not give you a right to run your mouth and have a forked tongue and be a serpent. You can do it. I've caught many a snake. I used to catch them by hand. And when they were bad and they bit me, I cut their head off. Need I say more? I don't like the idea. You're not going to add to misery. It just doesn't make sense to me. Now, what I would really rather have, anybody that's anxious, a little using negativity to win, get rid of it right now. Turn around, go fishing, go do what you can do if you just can't handle having faith and patience. We're all going to get there. Listen, we're all going through bad times. But that doesn't give anybody the right to say, well, I don't like it, so I'm going to bash it and go after it. No, you're not. Not without consequence. Look, I'm not going to physically do something. I don't believe in that. But I believe this journey was built. It took a long time. I've spent over 6 years. Many of you spent over 6 years. Some of you 5, 4, 3, 2.5. But that gives no right to somebody to badmouth and lie. If you share something, make sure it's the truth. I heard something yesterday where this guy put down 50 points that Ash said. One of the points was a lie. If one of them is a lie, the whole post is no good. And when somebody says, well, I shared it, I didn't make it, I shared it. If you share a lie, I got a news flash for you. 64-year-old guy's about to tell you. You share a lie, you're a liar. I'm sorry. If you're not sure, don't share it. But if somebody out there has a question, go to the YouTube channel and play Ash only. Over and over and over. Don't listen to the crap. Don't share crap. I didn't ask for crap. I don't look at it, but you're hurting my friends and family. And some of them look at everything and they always have to decipher. Is this true? Is this true? The truth is what came out of Ash's mouth. If you can't share the truth, shut your pie hole. Put pie in your hole instead of viper, nasty stuff coming out of it. Okay, please. Doesn't make sense. And by the way, if you just wait, you're going to find the truth. But this thing about they owe me. You never made an investment. I never did. If you say you did, you're a liar. Nobody ever said, if you put this much money in, you're going to get this much money out. That has never, ever, zero, never been said. Now, if somebody told you that and you tell each other that, that's your problem. If somebody told you that, go see them. That never, ever, never came out of the mouth of Ashley Parra. Ever. How do I know? My fat ass has been here from day one, every hour. It's never been said. If it was said, I wouldn't be here. I don't like MLM. I don't like hype. I don't want to be in an investment. I don't want to put money in and guaranteed money out. It's a lie. Nobody can guarantee results. Results are a sale. A sale is a commission. If they're in your business, you make a commission. There's no magical part of that. The magic is Ash built a system that would make him a multimillionaire, and he scaled it so we all get the same freaking system. That's the magic. But you still have to do something to make it happen. Do not, please do not. And don't spend time. There's ladies out there that spend all their time telling me what a jackass I am for being in this company, but yet I have to wonder something. If I spent 6 years saying John's a jackass, what does that make me? That I spent 6 years saying you're wrong, but I'm not doing anything different. Aren't I a pretty good sized jackass too? I mean, don't I rank in the same field? Think about that for a minute. People that badmouth for year after year after year after year. What was their alternative? I'm here to help you. No, I just want to point out a jackass. Trust me, if you walk in the field of jackasses, you are a jackass. If you argue with a jackass, you're a jackass. Sorry, that's just life. But if you want good and move forward, let's go. But we got to stop the nonsense. I am not going to baby people. We're all adults here. Take care of each other. We should listen. The world's bad enough without some moron out there spreading lies and thinking if he spreads lies, he'll be more powerful. The team of people that are out there now on YouTube that badmouth the company, they pick up 1 or 2 subscribers a month. They're nobody. They have nothing. If they were true and had something to offer, they'd be huge. But when you spread crap and you only have crap to give, who wants that in the long run? We have a hope and a dream coming that will blow your socks off. I believe that with all my heart. I wouldn't be here if we didn't. But let's stop the nonsense. Let's just stop it. Alice has got enough crap going on. We don't need people spreading. There's a couple people out there that spread stuff and they add one little sentence because it'll hype it up and it's a lie. Now you can do it and play. You can play Urkel. You remember Urkel? Did I do that? Well, yeah, you did. And I'm going to play the dad on the show. I'll catch you. I'm going to write your name down. You look like it's easy now. Time gets to the end and you shouldn't be with us. You won't be with us. Whatever I can do. Because it's not right. You don't take everybody's dream and bash it and just keep doing it. I'm not talking about outside of Unpassive. Those people that live off of going after me, Chris, and I don't care about them. They can do whatever they want. They're having fun. Let them do it. I'm talking about the people internally that twist things around and think they're making it better. You're not going to like the outcome, so stop doing it. Tell the truth. I'm not telling you not to tell the truth, but don't tell a lie. Don't spread a lie. Those days are over. I'm not putting up with that crap. And none of us should. Hey, this guy said this. I don't need to hear that either. I don't care what they said. A name, we find an email. When time comes and Santa checks the list twice, find out who's naughty or nice. Let the chips fall where they may. I'm not threatening anybody. I want everybody to do well. I promise to God, I want everyone to do well. And if you do better than somebody else, better than me, better than DeCarlos, more power to you. I'm happy for you. But this is time now. Let's take care of each other. And if the bad apple wants to be a bad apple, throw its ass out of the basket. Ignore it. It's not worth it. It does no good for anyone. I don't like the feeling of it. I don't like talking about it. I don't want to hear about it. Chris doesn't need to hear about it because it drives him totally off the chart of something negative. So don't do it. We have enough positive people. You don't need to hear from that idiot or whoever it is. It's not worth it. Anyway, love you all. I know it sounds it. No, but I really mean it. I have passion for good. I want good.
Yeah.
I want everybody to do good. I'm not going to put up with bull crap. I'm just not.
Yeah, a lot of you guys don't see the negative side of when we do stuff like this. There's an individual in India who's got 27,000 people agreeing with him that Ash needs to do something by a certain date. I'm going to be the first one to tell you, you lose. You lose, and you're taking all those people with you. You don't need to do that. Ash Mafar is doing great things, and you're going against the grain. That's the worst possible thing you do. Gershmender said it right. Shut your mouth. Love that Gershmender right out there. Never expected that coming out of Gershmender. Shut your mouth. You don't know what you're talking about. And that's the same message I'll give to that individual that thinks he's a leader. You're not a leader. You're not a leader whatsoever. What you are is someone that wants to be a leader by pushing someone else out of the way. That's never how you do it. Stay positive. Keep on track. And make sure you get a dose of Jacob every day because he makes my morning feel better every time I hear his voice. We love you all. Marty?
I think Marty's done wiped out. But anyway, I want to say again, I'm not mad. This has nothing to, I don't get like mad like that. It doesn't make any sense. But I'm not going to keep, if there's a way to get rid of a skin tag by choking it and cutting it off, that's what we do. If you want to be a skin tag, you're going to be cut off. That's all. How much nicer can we say it? No, Ash isn't that way.
No.
I can be that way.
Yeah, we kind of are that way for him a little bit because we know he doesn't ever show us anger like that. What he tells us, just ignore him. But it's very hard for me and Marty to ignore people that are just ignorant. And I'll say it again. Next time you're arguing with an idiot, make sure he's not doing the same thing. It's not worth arguing because you already know the truth. If you know the truth, then you don't need to protect or do anything you think that you can. Listen, believe in yourself and believe in what you're saying. You won't argue with me.
And believe in that, Chris Johnson. I do. Hey, one thing I want to say, and I got to make this really clear. If you think, or anyone thinks, I'm bashing any country.
Yeah, we're not.
I have some of my best friends in every country here. India. Some of you in India are my best friends. Neeraj is my friend. Gershwender is my friend. A lot of you are my friend. There's ladies in India that have come on shows and I watch them. They are freaking amazing. Some of the strongest leaders in the company. Now, there are a couple crazy guys in every country. The problem is when you do see negativity, they say, well, it's a lot of people from India. The only reason it looks that way is because the amount of people that are in the business in India, of course, the number is going to be greater.
Right.
But the goodness in India is also greater. But what happens in any company or any industry, the loud wheel is sometimes the worst wheel. The quiet and the good are quiet. I want to speak for the quiet. I want to speak for the good people. When we point out people and they happen to be in a certain country, that has nothing to do whether I like or dislike a country. I'm very happy with India and some of the stuff you've been doing. Very happy. Some of the greatest people are from India. I'm not saying that. But there's some people that are not doing a very good job. They're not being nice. But that goes in every country, really. We've had people in the U.S., they're not even here anymore, cause more trouble than you could imagine. We have people from Canada cause more trouble than you could imagine. Australia, everywhere. But that's okay. Let's keep moving forward. Let's stick as a team. If somebody comes to you and says something, I don't care what it is, and you get that little feeling like, I don't think this is true, it's probably not. And you can always say, did you hear that from Ash in the video? No, then it's not true. Simple.
Yeah.
Right? It's simple. Anyway, so.
Wait. I'm going to say one more thing about this. And I'm going to ask.
One more or two more?
Just one more, real quick. Javier Nagma and all the other Indian channels, I want you to put this in Hindi. This is my message to that individual who I will not mention your name. Take your 27,000 people that believe in you now because you're demanding things and go start your own damn business. Leave this one alone because we don't really need you in here. We want to keep positive people. Never in my life I seen someone go against the guy who's trying to change everything and then demand him to do something. So take your 27,000 followers, go start your own global company, and you already lost. I'm just letting you know you're losing every day by doing what you're doing. You're never going to even come close to Gershwender or Neeraj because they're truthful and they're honest, and you're telling nothing but lies. So don't do it. Do I get mad about it? I do get mad about it. I'm sorry. Because I don't like lies being spread about something that's so great. And that's what this company is. It's so great. So Javier Nagma, let him know Chris Johnson said that.
I want to shout out one time, and I want to say that whatever country you're from, India, wherever, if you said to me and Chris, I'd like you guys to come on, we could bring family with us. I don't care where we go. I'm going to the French webinar. I'll go to India. I'll go wherever you want to go. I'm Global Marty. Look at my name. I'm not here. I'm not representing a country. Nope. I'm representing a business. I'm representing Ash Mufarah. I'm not here to represent a country. There's things going on in my own country I'm not happy over. No, I'm sorry, I'm not. It's not about that. I want to get something where everybody can play and everybody can win and everybody has a future. But don't think I'm playing sides. I've had people say, the Top Dot Live, how come I'm not on it? If you asked and you have a good sized channel, remember a lot of people ask, if I have room, I'll put you on there. I'm not opposed to anything. I put different groups of people on there because I'm trying to spread it out around the world. That's the facts. The difference is for it to go live, I have to make sure all the channels agree. So it's not an easy thing. And I have to put a code in every time in YouTube. I mean, in Zoom for now. But anyway, yeah, it's not about this team against that team.
Right.
We're one team. I know there's groups that you never see me on their webinar. I don't know if it's because I'm not invited or if I'm just a goofy looking, you know what.
Well, you're goofy.
But I don't care where I go, what's happening. And if you notice, the true people that don't want to make any waves, they're just here to help, they don't talk about that crap. They don't talk about me, they talk about us. And I'm talking about us. Chris is talking about us. And I mean that for everybody out there. By the way, I'm going to play a video. This video was into high demand. People wanted it. And if you want it, you have to write me on Passive Nation. Now, I want to tell you something. If you want your email on this video, please, for the love of God, pick a half easy email. I've got people 744 955 Marty Bugum Bagadada at gmail.com. AI is good, but it can't read it. So if you want to try to pick an easy email, like your name, it's pretty easy. But I'm going to play the video. Everybody, well, as I can get time, because it's a lot of people want it, I'm going to make videos for the rest of my life. Different ones. When we get to the new chapter and there's more things to work with from there, I'm going to ditch everything I have and go to the company. But some of these videos are very powerful because they're short. They have a beautiful voice. The voice that I have is AI. I have to pay for that because it's not a regular digital voice. Anyway, let me play that just because I have been and I want everybody to have the same opportunity. And I get questions. How do I get it? I do it every day. This is how you get it.
Welcome to the opportunity of a lifetime. Hello and welcome. Today, you're about to be introduced to a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, a business that isn't just built for success, but one where everyone can win. Imagine being one of the first to join a community that's redefining the way we think about business. Imagine building something extraordinary, not just for yourself, but for your loved ones and generations to come. Today, that dream becomes a reality. Here's the truth. Success isn't just for the privileged few. It's for people like you, driven, ambitious, ready to take a step forward into something different, something transformational. This is your chance to be part of something big from the very start. This business is more than just an opportunity. It's a movement designed for people who want to grow, achieve, and most importantly, win together. The question is simple. Are you ready to take that first step? To be one of the first to join a journey that's built on empowerment, innovation, and success? Today, you have the chance to say yes to a brighter future. A future of freedom, of possibilities, and of living life on your own terms. Welcome to the business where everyone wins. The time is now. Let's win together. Welcome aboard. This global business is launching to the world very soon. If you would like to be notified when we launch to the world, send an email to teamnomoney@gmail.com with "Put me on the list" in the subject line so you can be one of the.
Anyway, that's it. Now, I want to tell you something also. This video is talking about chapter 2. do not send me, I want to be on the list if you're in the company with us right now. Okay. This is for people that are not in our company. Because I got people going, I want in. You are in. It's something there. Because right now we have no way to capture people's names and emails. We don't have a page. And I don't want to keep doing this because I'm talking to people on TikTok and all these other places. And I want people that say, well, how do I get involved? At least you can get on the list. And then when we go to chapter 2, I can send you the info and you can come in and check it out for free yourself. That's why. But anyway, yeah, and write to me. I'll put it here right now real quick.
Narelle's got it in there on the screen right now.
I see it. I got it going across the bottom, so we're good. The other thing, today, like I said, at 4 o'clock, we have a French webinar with the OTech pros. Me and Chris are planning on going. I never know what's going to happen in my house. It's been crazy. Pray for me and my family. I've been talking to my daughter, the one that is not doing the right thing. And we had a long talk last night. So hopefully we're steps towards building that relationship because that's what I really want because she's got children here. Anyway, thank you everybody for everything. Chris, anything you want to close on?
Appreciate you guys liking and subscribing. We'll be back same time tomorrow to give you some maybe new news, more news. We don't know, but we're going to keep doing this. So
9 o'clock. We're in a good place. We're on a good cruiser. We're on the ship that's going to building dreams for all of us. Really, I believe that. So stay cool, stay calm. Yeah, everyday situations have nothing to do with Mr. Mufara. He prays for you, but he is truly, truly overwhelmed by the support that he got, especially after 100,000 views. And I'm going to update that and I'll send it to everybody to let you know how many views we got from that one video from Mr. Mufara. Anyway, love you all. Now we're going towards a new year, so we ought to have some fun. And I'll see you all today at 4 if I can. Definitely tomorrow at 9 a.m. for anybody out there in TikTok land. Anyway, see you. Thank you.
bye.
Say goodbye, Chris.
Goodbye, Chris.
And I do love you, Chris.
I love you too. Jacob, I love you more.
Hey.
I love you, Chris.
Oh, he heard you.
I love you, Jacob.
Tell everybody you love them.
I love you.
Say ho, ho, ho. Jacob, say ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
Jacob, say ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
There we go. All right, see you all.